The name of the location that we're currently at is called the Mama Akua Community House. And the reason I named it the Mama Akua House, first and foremost, we wanted to pay homage and respect to somebody that's alive. Too often that we name institutions after our great ones who passed, instead of, as they say, give them their flowers while they're here. I had the great honor and opportunity to go to Ghana in December and in January. And being in Ghana, and in particular in the Asante lineage, and talking to many of those, we talked about the matriarch and the importance of the matriarch and how that existed in many African tribes. And we know in Detroit that there's always been a matriarch, even in the black family, historically. So naming the place after Mama Akua is honoring that tradition, that long, strong tradition of black women, my grandmothers, our mothers, our sisters, our wives, our future daughters. But also Mama Akua is someone who was Detroit born, Detroit bred. She epitomizes the blue-collar, revolutionary, Pan-African commitment and love and integrity. But also, and fundamentally, I mean, black men are celebrated all the time, but it's through black womanhood that black men come about. So that's what that's about. This neighborhood is significant because this neighborhood is where I grew up in. Most of us grew up in Detroit, and once we started beginning to research our neighborhoods, they're significant in the sense of that they have contributed to what we know Detroit is today. There's a history there, but unfortunately many of us have been disconnected from that history. We have not learned that history. And so for me, the neighborhood that we're in is called Zone 8. I repeat, it's called Zone 8 after the zip code 402. And so to be able to resurrect something positive, something beautiful, something phenomenal, is to be able to help change the mindset of the people in our community. Out of the ashes of an abandoned house came something beautiful, something amazing, not for me, but for us. And once we realize that something that can come for us in this manner, it breeds hope, it breeds inspiration. It tells us that we matter. The fundamental purpose of the Mama Akua Community House is to be multi-purpose. I repeat, is to be multi-purpose. The first floor will function as a semi-cafe. Absolutely in relationship to people could come in and use the internet, people can come in and get food, people can come in and watch movies, watch sports, the news, but more importantly, upstairs there will be a classroom, there will be a study room, and within that, our focus and our goal with the Mama Akua House is to produce the next leader, to have the ability to come here and develop what that next is. And I think that's what has been missing. Detroit has a long history of great institutions. This institution that we're building is to contribute to that, is to support that in the modern time. I am Yusef Bunchy Shakur. My connection to the space, I was the engine to move this forward. Add a little context, I helped also develop another institution almost 7 years ago that ran for 5 years, the Urban Network, that ultimately became the Urban Network Cyber Cafe. We took that model and that concept when we flushed it out and developed it within this house. I believe in black liberation. I believe in using place-based organizing through my relationship of being a member of community movement builders, through our initiative Restoring the Neighborhood Back to the Hood, as well as my relationship as working for the Michigan Roundtable as co-director of programs. So intertwining all those things in recruiting, keyword recruiting, other folks to participate in this. This is not a one-man show, this is a collective. Some people you see, some people you may not see, but at the end of the day, we're playing a collective role in our liberation, and this institution is just one role in the greater scheme of moving us forward towards our liberation. And also, I would just like to emphasize We was able to get some grant dollars here and there, but for the most part, a lot of our funding came from everyday people. Those of you who are looking at this, who $10, $20, $100, even some up to $500. So you see the fruit of what people believe in, but that belief came from consistency. That belief came from doing. Not everybody agree what I say, but people agree with action. People agree with the right analysis. People agree with the love, the honor, the integrity of being principled. When you support and be a part of the Mama Akua House, you're supporting black folks. When you buy a meal from the Mama Akua House, a direct percentage of that money is going directly into our annual backpack event. A direct percentage of that money is going directly into our Feed the People program. A direct percentage of that money is going into some form of community program. So when we say buy black, this is what buy black should look like. Not trying to make me the next millionaire. To be able to utilize those funds and those resources for the purpose of black liberation. Black economics has to be tied into a larger system. It just can't be isolated. So this black economics that we're pushing through Vegan Tuesdays is part of the concept of the Mama Akua House that's playing multiple roles. And economics is just one significant role in our role for our liberation.